Let's set the tone of the week as stupid.
In honor of Blake Lively bombing her press tour for It Ends With Us, I thought I'd do a little digging and find some of the worst press junket interviews. All right?
All right.
So these are bad press junket interviews. You're going to name that celebrity in the bad press junket interview.
Okay.
And this list is courtesy of Nikki Swift. Thank you so much. All right, so your first question. This celeb was awkwardly mistaken for another celebrity during the interview. Is it A, Lawrence Fishburne, B, Danny Glover, or C, Samuel L. Jackson?
So they're sitting down in the interview, and the interviewer misnames the celebrity?
Did not misname them, but credited them with doing something that somebody else had done.
Oh, I've been there. Who you got?
I want to say I feel like I remember this happening to Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay.
So that's my guess.
I really want it to happen to Samuel L. Jackson. I think his reaction would be priceless.
Yeah, that's not going to be pretty if it's him. I'll go with him as well.
All of y'all are correct.
Is that right? What happened?
All right, so Samuel L. Jackson was being interviewed by KTLA's Sam Rubin, and Sam made a mistake.
Did you get a lot of reaction to that Super Bowl commercial?
What Super Bowl commercial? You're as crazy as the people on Twitter.
Right.
I'm not Lawrence Fishburne.
That's my fault. I know that. That was my fault. My mistake. You know what?
We don't all look alike.
That was the appropriate response.
No.
I can assure you all that Sam Rubin will never make that mistake again.
Well, R.I.P. Sam Rubin,
Because
because he's
he's
no
dead.
longer with us.
I mean, was he killed after he made that mistake, or was it
No.
just it happened naturally?
He died of embarrassment.
No, he did not. He actually recently passed away from a heart attack. Thanks for bringing it up, Tommy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, way to make something really beautiful ugly.
All right, so your next one. This celeb cut the interview short when he was repeatedly asked about his past drug problem. Was it A, Ben Affleck, B, Robert Downey Jr., or C, Charlie Sheen?
I'll go with Robert Downey Jr. on this one.
I was going with Robert until I heard Charlie Sheen. I'm going Charlie Sheen.
I'll go Charlie Sheen.
What else are you going to talk to Charlie Sheen about?
That's a fair point.
Bert, you got this
I got
one.
that one?
Yes.
I think I remember that, yeah.
So, Robert Downey Jr. was being interviewed by somebody from Channel 4, and it got so awkward that he just straight up walked out of the interview.
You know, the dark periods you entered and taking drugs and drinking and all of that. And I just wondered whether, you know, you think you're free of all of that, or whether that's still something.
I'm sorry, I really don't. What are we doing?
Well, I'm just asking questions, that's all.
Right. Bye.
Are you, I'm sorry.
I guess he answered it.
Yeah.
I mean, he answered the question when he walked up because the question was, is it all past you? And he's like, so much so that I'm leaving.
Yeah. So again, mind you, these aren't like some sit down, in depth, like Oprah Winfrey type. No, these are press junket interviews.
Mm-hmm.
He was pushing Avengers. Okay, that's what Robert Downey Jr. is there to talk about is Avengers. And you got 5 minutes with the celebrity,
Right.
and this is how that. And apparently, this guy is notorious for doing that.
So Abby, Kristen, and I, when we were at the last convention, was asking us about interviews, and she's like, "Can you guys give me like a pointer or two about like what's is going to assure a good interview from a bad one?" And we told her like the first minute of the interview, you come up with something like that, the interview is absolutely that's the worst case scenario.
That's how he started the interview.
Oh, yeah, that ain't it.
Okay. All right. So your next one. This celeb insulted his interviewer to the point she said she was going to cry. Is it A, Jesse Eisenberg, B, Tobey Maguire, or C, John Mayer?
As a Swiftie, I would really like for it to be John Mayer.
Tobey Maguire.
John Mayer vibes here.
All of you all are incorrect.
No.
It's Jesse Eisenberg, the guy who played
Really?
Zuckerberg.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
So it wasn't for that movie. It was for the movie about magic. He's being interviewed by Romina Puga, and he just ripped into her.
Do you know the comedian Carrot Top?
Yes, horrible.
Well, you were like the Carrot Top of interviewers.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, and it's a good thing. It's
I'm
a
gonna
good
go
thing.
cry now.
No, don't cry now. Cry after the interview's over, because otherwise I'll look like I'm responsible for it. Okay, so.
Well, you are.
Well, I don't want to know that though.
Okay, well,
so-
you know now.
I said your name into camera. What else do you want from me?
A magic trick.
Okay.
Who is he being interviewed by?
Her name is Romina Puga.
Okay. Wow.
Awkward.
Again,
awful.
Yeah.
You're a terrible person.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. All right. This celeb creeped out his interviewer by constantly talking about how hot she was.
No.
He even got down on knees and crawled up to her and invaded her space. It was cringe. Is it A, Jack Nicholson, B, Vin Diesel, C, Jamie Foxx?
Oh, don't be Jamie Foxx.
No.
I'm going with
don't
Jamie
be.
Foxx.
Oh man. Vin Diesel.
Who was the first one?
Jack Nicholson.
All right, I'm going Jack Nicholson.
All right. Mo got it.
What a relief.
Yes.
So Vin Diesel was being interviewed by Carol Morera, and throughout the entire interview, he kept talking about how hot she is.
God, you're so beautiful. God, she's so beautiful, man. Am I right or wrong? Look at her. How am I supposed to do this interview?
Oh man, went deep into
Just
this.
his voice is creepy.
The reverb on his voice.
So beautiful.
All right, and here is your last one. This celeb put the interviewer in his place when he asked if she went commando in the film because of her outfit. Was it A, Halle Berry, B, Anne Hathaway, C, Scarlett Johansson?
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
You're incorrect. Scarlett Johansson. She was being interviewed for the Avengers, and it was Jerry Pentacoli from Extra who asked if she went commando.
Now, were you able to wear undergarments? If
You're
you
like the fifth person that's asked
Well, no,
that to me.
because
What is going on? Since when did people start asking each other about in interviews about their underwear?
That's a valid point.
The Bert Show.